Candace is late.
Okay.
And Wendy wasn't invited.
This is not okay.
Why is that not okay?
It's just the kids.
I said, Candace, can you take on an auntie role, reach out to Wendy, say, Wendy, I got your kids, I'll bring them, and Wendy declines.
You should have been bigger than that. Yeah,
I'm
because
not.
Karen,
I'm not.
Send your children with someone else. Why don't you send your children with someone else, Robyn, please?
Hey y'all, I was just arranging my house and I was watching the Housewives of Potomac and I was like, Robyn girl, what came into your mind, girl? You don't make no sense talking about you want Candace to go pick up Wendy's children to come to your event, your unprepared event. Sometimes you just want to have common sense, okay? For those of you that didn't watch my previous review, Robyn and Wendy got into it big time. I don't really understand why Robyn is so mad at Wendy. My guess is because she's still salty at the way Wendy put her back together with Giselle on the last season. Oh well, she's mad at Wendy and she's have other event together and she refuses to invite Wendy, but now she want to act like, you know, it's about the kids. So even though I'm not good with Wendy, it's okay to invite her kids. Candace can play the role of auntie and come pick up the kids. Who gave you that idea? What are the things you do when you're like fighting with your sister, with your cousin, and your kids, they know each other, they've been friends with each other, and you're like, man, I don't fuck with you right now, but I want to see my nephew there. Wendy's children are not your kids. I feel that, Robyn, what you should have just done is not invite Wendy and keep it going. Instead of acting like you really want the kids to be there, when you know deep in your heart, you didn't want the kids to be there. And then you were not even sure that Candace was going to be at the event. Because for those of you that remember, Candace got into it with Giselle. Who told you Candace was going to come? You don't know if she was going to come? I feel like she was just being fake, y'all. That's just my opinion. Let me all know what you think in the comments. Next, the Grand Dame. The Grand Dame, I'm so proud of her. This is the reason why we love Karen Huger so much. When Karen heard that Robyn did not invite Wendy, she was like, girl, why are you doing this? And Robyn was, oh, I'm a petty person, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, Robyn, it's one thing to be petty and it's another thing to kind of like just want to drag the issue. You don't want to invite Wendy, it's cool. Did you peep how Giselle was trying to come and defend Robyn? Like, girl, please stay over there, stay over there. I'm not going to lie, I was surprised that Candace came, but Candace came and she had no words for Giselle. Did you peep how she said hi to her daughter and not to her? And a part of me was like, girl, that's not how I operate. If I don't operate with you, I'll see your children, I'll say hi and bye. I'm not going to go hug them, do none of that. But hey, people operate differently. What did y'all think of that? Honestly, I'm not mad at Karen, y'all. Karen don't f with Charisse. And Giselle knows that. Robyn knows that. But what do? They keep on putting them in the same position so that they want them to go back and forth. Karen is la grande dame. She's not going to go back and forth with Charisse. So what did she do? She faked her way out of it. All I want to say is to Miss Karen for knowing how to play it cool and remove herself out of a potential dangerous situation. Karen does not F with Charisse. At this point, they all know it. Why do you keep on putting them together? That is why those ladies are called the Green Eye Bandit, because they're always up to something. Stop putting people together that you know don't F with each other. I'm not blaming you, Miss Karen, you girl. It is what it is. Next, we see our girl Ashley. Ashley is going through a lot, y'all. Ashley is going through a lot. Her husband been trying to get a vasectomy because he is afraid that Ashley is going to get another kid and make his child support payment even more. So he's like, girl, child. Did you peep how Maya was like, he's not trying to have kids outside of the marriage? I'm like, Maya, it seems that Michael likes men anyway. So it's not like it's going to be a risk. Just saying. I feel bad for Ashley. She's going through it. And apparently, she's been talking so much that somebody went and told the press that she's filing for divorce. And now she's mad because someone went and did it. And I'm like, girl, you don't tell Giselle, you don't tell Robyn, you don't tell everybody. The production at Potomac, everybody was aware you were divorcing even before it was announced. And that's the reason why they went and told. I'm surprised that you're acting surprised, but that's Ashley for you. She likes to act like she's naive sometimes. And I never understood that out of her. Y'all, what did y'all think about that episode? That episode was not all that, honestly. It was not it didn't have a lot of action, but I'm not mad at it because it started with a bang and it was like bam bam bam. So it's okay to take a break, and hopefully next week is going to be a little bit more dramatic or whatever. But yeah, that was it for this episode. I need to know your opinion, y'all, so do not forget to leave me a comment. On this note, if you're new here, hey, and I invite you to, and for those of you that have been here with me, supporting me, thank you all so much for your support, and I'll see you soon. Bye.